My dear viewers, it's Saturday and welcome to yet another episode of the Education Forum with your host Louis Mendy. And today's episode will be different from what you are used to seeing on Education Forum. It is about the famous passing out ceremony. And with me in the studio, I have officials of the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education and the gentleman from NAPSA. And on my immediate right, I have Mr. Babkar Boy, the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education. Next to him is Mrs. Ann John Cisse, Education Director, Region 1. And on my immediate left, I have Usman Senghor. Usman Senghor is the Public Relations Officer from the National Patriotic Student Association, in short, NAPSA. And also with me in the studio, I have a representative from the National Center for Arts and Culture, the principals from different schools, St. Teresa's, St. Augustine, Mrs. Zonu Jame and Martin Gomez of St. Augustine Senior Secondary School. I also have a representative from the police and students from different schools within the Greater Banjul area. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again. Mr. Babkar Boy, why is this issue of passing out ceremony a concern for your ministry?
Well, thank you very much, Louis. Let me just remind viewers that a couple of years ago, and a letter was issued to the schools directing them that the issue of passing out ceremonies, especially those that are being organized outside the, confines of the school, should be, discouraged, because they are not only bringing in foreign culture, but it reaches a stage where it even becomes a security, issue. Because you see students organizing these masquerades, and in their midst you have pupils and those that are have nothing to do with the schools, armed with, I remember in 2010, when the police intervened, they had somebody who was an iron bender and another one a carpenter, with cutlasses and some very dangerous weapons. And you wonder, what is the purpose of having such masquerades? Is it to organize a fighting scene, or like the purpose for which you know, the passing out ceremony is being organized? Is it to create a confrontation between schools? You know, it has reached a stage where at this point in time we have even realized that parties are being organized in places, you know, referred to as secret locations. And really, as a ministry, we believe if parties are to be organized, they must be organized under the supervision of the school administration. But you cannot organize parties under the supervision of people that have got nothing to do with education. And, you know, to make matters worse, you organize them in secret locations. What on earth is going to happen in these secret locations? Only God knows. So we thought, as a ministry, we'll bring, you know, I mean, the stakeholders together, the principals. I must thank the administration of St. Joseph's, because it was this school that actually, you know, I mean, realized that their students were involved in such activities, and they were so disappointed with the behavior of their students and decided to engage the ministry on the issue for us to work together and see how we can tackle this. But really, it's becoming, you know, I mean, a nationwide problem. It starts from Region 1, and we understand that it has started, you know, creeping into, I mean, Region 2. By the time we know, it will reach all the other, you know, regions. So we are really concerned, and that's why we have brought these stakeholders. But I want to end my, you know, I mean, statement by appealing to the parents, because the bulk of the students' time is spent with the parents at home. If you look at the time that the students spend, you know, I mean, in school compared to the time that they spend at home, it's even less than, you know, I mean, 1/3 of the time, their time that they spend in the school. So really, if we are working together, I think we must encourage the parents to take more responsibility for their, you know, I mean, children's behavior, not only in school, but even outside, you know, outside school. And this is actually where, I mean, such things are happening. They are happening outside the schools, and we would need the collaboration of the parents.
Okay, P.S., let me take you back a bit. You talk about this passing out celebrations organized outside of schools. Now, I want to know which group of students are, you know, normally organize this passing out, to be specific to the audience, and at what time are these passing out ceremonies organized?
Well, from the information we have, the past 2 years, we've seen, you know, I mean, a group of people coming together with their links in the schools. And in fact, in this poster, what you have are schools that, I mean, they have actually schools that have participated in the last year's program. And I can see, you know, Gambia Senior Secondary, Reverend Jesse Fai, you know, I mean, Methodist Academy, Ndaus.
Are you referring to the grade 9 and 12? Or?
It's grade 9. It's grade 9 students and grade 12 students. As soon as the exams are done, that's when these activities begin.
Okay.
And you have them, you know, I mean, cooperating with these people. In fact, I would even want to caution the, you know, I mean, sponsors, because I can see here soft drinks from Gambega. If they have come to you, and this is a message to all the, you know, I mean, the private sector. If they come to you and say that they are collaborating with the ministry or the schools, you know, administration of the school to organize such, let me just make it clear, the ministry is not part of it, the school administration is not also part of it. This is an issue that they have taken up themselves, and obviously linking with students in the respective schools.
Yes, also